Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Craig Broman, and beside me, as always, is Lou Cassis. We're here for a great matchup. We have the Nitro Wildcats visiting the Hill of George Washington to take on we have a great matchup lined up here for you. Lou, what do you expect to see tonight?
All right, so tonight we've got a matchup of number threes. You have George Washington, number 3 in the Quad A here in West Virginia versus Nitro 9-0, number 3 in the AAA division of West Virginia. So this should be a really good game tonight. You know, I got to coach this game last year down at Nitro, and it was just it was a grind both ways. Both teams were streaky, very physical game, and I expect to see a lot of the same tonight. A lot of bodies banging in here tonight, and a lot of shots going down.
As always, you're watching Game Day presented by HD Media here at GW High School. Patriots looking to extend to a 8-3 record. Nitro trying to stay perfect at 10-0. We got a packed house here. Great turnout on a Tuesday night in January. We got a couple shooters listed. I know Ty Stevens for Nitro is averaging 16.5 a game. Who's the big scorer, big leader for GW?
So far you have sophomore Noah Lewis. He's been going at it, averaging, let's see, he is averaging, I don't know what he's averaging, but I tell you, he had 29 the last game I did up here with him. Noah Lewis, a great player, can do a little bit inside, a little bit outside. Also senior Dawson Lunsford. The kid is he's nails when it comes to shooting the basketball anywhere on the court. Again, it should be a great game. GW, usually they're going to spread their scoring out a little bit more, where Nitro, Ty Stevens, really, he puts in a lot of work there, followed up with Ashton Crouch.
All right, and we will be back to start the game after this.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. You know, our West Virginia military veterans are the last ones to ask for handouts, yet many of them are hungry. I invite you to watch a video that shows an amazing monthly program that helps feed our veterans in Beckley and Clarksburg. Huntington Bank and other partners would like to expand this program to other areas of our state, and we'd love for you to help. Watch the video at wvenriched.com. That's wvenriched.com.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
Hi, I'm Ben Nickel. I'm from Charleston, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that Bobcat pride at your local Par-Mar stores. From food and drinks to gas and more, we have everything you'll need at Par-Mar. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the rewards cards. We have stores throughout Ohio, and we're coming soon to your neighborhood. We are Bobcat proud, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The anthem has been sung. We are ready for the starting lineups, turning it over now to the general announcer.
3, Timmy Lovejoy. Wildcats head coach, Austin Lowe. Now, your home team, the Patriots of George Washington High School. A 6'1" senior guard, number 3, Chance Hartwell. A 6'4" senior forward, number 11, Action Jackson Clark. A 6'3" senior guard, number 2, Christian Goebel. A 6'6" sophomore forward, number 5, Noah Lewis. And a 6'3" senior guard, number 10, Dawson Lunsford. The Patriots are coached by Rick Green, Robbie Brewer, Tom Hutchinson, Chad Forbes, and Taylor Wood.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got the starting lineup set, getting ready to tip off underway here. I'm Craig Broman, alongside me, Lou Cassis, bringing you the Nitro Wildcats versus the GW Patriots up here on the hill on this beautiful Tuesday night.
Boy, I tell you what, this place is packed right now. This is a great game coming, and I tell you, what an atmosphere. You know, you have two crosstown teams. I understand there are different classifications, both really good teams. Should be in for quite a show tonight.
I love seeing the cross-classification games. It lets you know, are you good in your level or are you good in all levels? You know, there's a lot of smaller teams who don't get the recognition they deserve that could come in and beat some of the big guys, and I know Nitro's going to look to do that tonight.
At the end of the day, it's all about getting better, so you play the best.
Shaping up here, end of January, playoffs aren't far away. Teams trying to get into that mode.
Yeah, you're starting to see the cream rising to the top. Jackson Clark with the putback.
Nice big offensive rebound there for the 2.
There goes Nitro. Nitro's going to look to leak some guys out and get the ball up the court, see if they can't get a few easy buckets in there.
Pre-game we were talking, and you said a lot of times when they try to leak a guy, you get an offensive rebound. Is that what we saw there in that first possession?
That's what we saw there.
Little travel call going the other way. Ty Stevens moved his feet a little bit according to the ref. You wonder if when GW came out and gave the refs a few high fives on those intros there, if they bought themselves a call early on.
I've seen these guys do plenty of games. They are great officials, always consistent, which makes it a lot easier to coach a game.
Nice move there down low.
Jackson Clark with a hot start here tonight. He's also on the other end. He's guarding the leading scorer for the Wildcats.
Going to have a tie-up jump ball. It'll stay possession Wildcats. It's not a surprise to see Clark getting off to a hot start. He's had a lot of hot moments in a lot of important games early this season.
Yes, he has. Single-handedly down at the rec center playing against South Charleston. Big rivalry and a big conference game. I think he scored 12 straight points to bring GW back and get that game into overtime, and GW eventually came away with the win.
GW goes man-to-man early. Do we expect to see that a lot tonight?
I think so.
Nice shot by Derek Lowe on the pull-up from about 17 feet.
That's what you like to see. He takes that one dribble. He knows where he's going with it before he even put that ball down. He took the dribble and was open, pulled up. Play off the jump stop, kids.
A lot of penetration and kicking back out. Good movement by GW early.
Dawson Lunsford, there he is.
Big 3 there for Lunsford. Going to extend it to a 7-2 lead early here. 6 minutes to play in the first.
Yeah, Dawson's shooting almost 50% from three-point this year.
Hartwell's going to pick up the offensive. Hartwell standing his ground there, getting the offensive charge, going to go the other way.
Yeah, that'll make the Patriot coach happy over there.
Gotta love seeing when a guard stands his ground against a driver. You know, it's easy for a big man to do, another thing for a guard.
Yes. Yeah, it's a big body coming at you.
Nitro with a big rebound there.
It's like Nitro switched to a zone in that last possession. Neither team here tonight will be scared to switch defenses. Very well can see multiple defenses out of these teams.
Nice backdoor pass there. Couldn't finish on the left-hand side. Going to trade offensive fouls. Going to go the other way there. It's going to be Noah Lewis picking up his first.
And I think if you get down that lane, you got to play off that jump stop. If you keep going, these guys are too good. They're going to take charges on you.
Especially when you're sitting in the zone, the guy in the middle is already there. He doesn't have to do a lot to get in position. You know, it's not like that man-to-man where you're always constantly moving.
And not to mention you're 8 feet from the basket. It's not a bad shot.
Up and under doesn't go. Offensive follow does, though. That's going to be Ashton Crouch for 2.
Yeah, Crouch, the second leading scorer on the team, and that's how he does it. He will be in that paint all night long.
There's that 8-footer you were talking about. Nice shot there by Goebel. Nitro looking to answer. Down 5 early. GW with numbers. Great defensive play there by Derek Lowe, but doesn't matter. Offensive rebound and bucket goes for GW.
Jackson Clark.
He's got 6 of the 11 early on here. Good team defense. Patriots going to look to run again. Little Euro step up and under. What a take on a pass outbreak. Chance Hartwell takes it to the hole. Nitro's going to need a timeout to regroup from that one. We're going to take it with them.
Shoulders.
Ball Automotive Group is here for all your automotive needs. We have 3 locations with over 300 new vehicles available and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles in stock. Ball Automotive has been an integral part of our community, which we have proudly served for over 20 years. With over 1,300 online reviews, you'll see why our customers keep coming back. To see what Advantage Toyota of Barbersville, Ball Toyota of Charleston, and L&S Toyota of Beckley have to offer, visit us online at ballautomotivegroup.com.
Welcome back after that quick commercial break on the 30-second timeout needed by Nitro after GW got out to a hot start, leading 13-4. What a great breakout on that last play to extend this lead. Let's see if Nitro can come out of this timeout and get some points on the board.
You got some subs in for Nitro now. Kalen Thomas joins us here, number 11.
Nice little pump fake up and gets the shot to fall for Lowe. That's what you want to see coming out of a timeout if you're a coach, for sure.
Yeah, definitely got to get a bucket when you can there. Jackson Clark for his 8th point of the game.
What unselfish play there also by Goebel. He drove, he had a hand in his face. He said, I'm going to pass it one more time for the wide open shot. It's one thing GW does play as a team.
They do. They get, they really want to get that ball reversed. The less dribbling, the better off they are. And that ball's getting reversed and guys are moving and cutting. They are very tough to defend.
Big man's calling for it inside. The guards are going to hold it out, and they're going to call a foul away from the ball, and that's going to go on Chance Hartwell. His first, team second. We got some subs coming in for GW. Guy coming in the game, number 12, Chuck Kelly, one of my favorite players to watch. Pure grit. Love the way he plays.
Yeah, Chuck is a coach's dream out there. He's always knows where he's supposed to be, and if a game gets tight at the end of the game, you can be confident with him in the game.
Nice little spin move. Can't get the right-hander to fall.
Great defense there by Dawson Lunsford. Just got caught on the switch down there with the big man, and there's Grady Anderson with the and one.
Going to try for the three-point play going to the line. What a great move by him. You saw it there. He knew the defender was coming. He pump fake, got him in the air, knew he was getting the foul, even if he doesn't get the basket. That's a high IQ basketball play.
Very much so. You know, he does great work underneath. His feet are tremendous underneath there and understands where he is on the court.
He gets it to fall to make the old-fashioned three-pointer. 18-6, GW jumps out to a 12-point lead here with 2:37 to play in the first quarter. Nitro are going to look to get some points, get a couple stops on defense. Even when they've gotten baskets, they haven't been able to slow down this GW offense. Hartwell with a big rebound. Going back to the big fella inside, off a few feet. Going to call it off Nitro, and the ball will stay GW's way.
The Patriots definitely looking to get the ball into the paint there to the big man.
Nice quick shot off the three-pointer, doesn't go. Another offensive rebound for GW. Tries to tip out, but it goes Nitro. Nitro seems to have a smaller lineup on the guard set, but they do seem to have a little bit of speed there. Some of that fast break guys on the fly you were talking about before.
Try to get some guys leaking out. And Low again.
Low's the hot hand for Nitro tonight. He's got 6 on the evening.
Yeah, I think Nitro will play about 7 guys tonight, and GW will go about 10 deep over there.
Hartwell with a hand in his face, misses long. They get another offensive rebound. They are racking up the offensive boards up here on the hill.
I know that's something Coach Green likes to emphasize. It's really difficult when you get multiple chances. GW being nice and patient right now.
Another offensive rebound, 3 offensive rebounds in one set, and a big three-pointer by Dawson Lunsford.
You can't give them those chances. They shoot the ball too well.
Nitro cheerleaders had the defense chant. They had the crowd into it, but GW prevails, and another steal on the defensive end for GW coming back the other way. Goebel with the quick hands on that one. What does GW practice to get these offensive rebounds? Do they have a lot of drills they do, or is it just that grit that comes along with playing basketball?
That's one of those things. Just don't overthink it. You just got to make sure your guys are getting there. It is, in those practices, it's a lot of old school practice. They probably one of the few teams that they spend a lot of time boxing out in there.
Kelly couldn't get the basket to go after a block shot by, I believe, Stevens. Oh, had a good look at it from half court, comes a little short. It is 21-8 at the end of one. We'll be back after this.
If you're hungry late or you're on a date, Adelphia's the place to be. Awesome wings, fried feta cheese. Let's all meet and have a drink. Friendly smiles and TVs for miles. Adelphia's the place for me.
We live stream sports from across the globe. Join us for Sunday brunch from 10 to 1, Adelphia on Capitol Street.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
Welcome back to GW High School, where we're watching the GW Patriots take on the Nitro Wildcats. 21-8 start the second quarter. What did you see there in the first quarter, Lou?
I saw, I don't think Coach Green could ask for a better start there. GW just really crashing the offensive glass and getting their rebounds and making Nitro pay for letting a couple guards leak out and try to get up the court a little quicker. Right now, Nitro's playing. I talked to Coach Lowe before the game, and he said, it's been a grind for us because with all the snow and everything, they haven't been able to practice. They've had, 2 practices and 1 game in the past 10 days.
It's tough to get your rhythm as a shooter when you're not in the gym, sitting at home. Might have been a little bit of a bailout call there. A little out of control, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Anderson's first of the game. We have Thomas going to the line. Can't get the roll there. Tough break for Caleb Thomas.
But again, you look around this building right now, what an excellent environment for a high school basketball game.
You expect this on a Friday night. Tuesday night's another story. Caleb Brown goes 1 for 2 on that trip. It's always a great atmosphere here. I love how the stands are right over top of the court. You really feel like you're into the action.
Yeah, as a coach, you feel like the fans are right on the court.
Steal by Thomas. Savion Brown trying to take it off of him. Going to go out of bounds and will stay Nitro ball.
That is great hustle by Brown there. I tell you, he's been a spark plug for the Patriot team this year. The more and more comfortable he gets, the more his role grows.
You saw the flash of speed. You saw the quick hands to go in and get the ball, but not pick up a foul. That's, some athleticism every coach loves to see.
Yeah, that's one of those things I could never do. Way too slow.
They say speed doesn't slump.
No, it doesn't. I wouldn't know.
Nitro down 12 to start this possession.
I'll tell you, Nitro does a great job of setting screens away from the ball. GW is really struggling with it. Nitro's just not getting their shots to fall right now.
There was that jump stop you were talking about earlier. Go straight up at it rather than letting your momentum take it for you. That's Chuck Kelly for 2.
Always in the right place at the right time.
What a cross-court pass there by Lowe. And he's going to give that up to Poniatowski.
So far, Lowe is carrying this Nitro team.
Doing everything they can to claw their way back from the early lead that GW jumped out to.
Jackson Clark for his 10th point.
What a great follow by Clark.
Yeah, Jackson is. He had a little bit of a slow start to the season this year, but as of late has really come on.
It's going to be a big interception there by Lewis.
Three ball from Clark.
Clark up to 13 points. Nitro is going to need 30 seconds to talk about it. And let's talk about what just happened on those couple possessions.
Well, Jackson Clark happened. He's down in the paint. He is. He can hit it from the outside. Like I said, he got off to a slow start this year, and understand he came in as a senior to a well-established program and trying to learn things and how we do things. Yeah, it's difficult for a kid, but he seems a lot more comfortable now and kind of got out of his shell.
One of the first games I worked with you, you mentioned that, GW did have a couple transfers come in that, might not used to be running this Rick Green style offense, playing basketball the Rick Green way, which as you look around and see these banners, it works. Is that what we're seeing? Is we're seeing the him beating the pavement and getting the guys to finally listen and buy into the system?
Yeah, well, one thing I've learned up here, you're going to buy in or you won't be here. But, it can be difficult. You know, you've been coached and you've been taught a certain way for a long time, and then all of a sudden you're trying to do things different.
Nitro just can't catch a break as Thomas got caught sliding his feet there.
Not the start that Nitro wanted, but like I said, they're a really good team, but I think some of that rust is shown from being out of the gym for so long.
Nice kick out for the 3 ball, but they're going to say that Goebel got called for the charge before he got rid of it. It's going to go Nitro ball.
Would have been nice to have that jump stop there. You don't get charges.
It's one as a coach that, you know, if you're kicking it out to the corner, might as well get the jump stop. You're not getting points anyway. Unselfish basketball, though. We were looking for the better shot. You got to give them that. Just got to be under control.
Yep. Yeah, it was the right look.
Nitro down 17 here with 5:03 to play in the second.
So far, that was Ty Stevens there on the shot. He's their leading scorer, but I don't think he's scored a basket yet.
You feeling a little bit of pressure? You feeling the sense that they might be letting this game get away? That seemed a little bit rushed, a little bit quick. Not maybe the shot that they wanted to see there. You know that.
Yeah, and he's a scorer. He's their leading scorer, and you know when you're not getting good looks and you're getting all the attention, it's tough to play.
Big offensive rebound followed by a big defensive rebound there. Nitro moves the ball well, just not getting some shots to fall. GW getting that home court roll. Things are going in for him. They're going to call it going the other way. No bucket.
Okay, Chance Hartwell again.
That's going to be a charge on Eli Littlejohn.
He's a staple for GW basketball up here. You will box out and you will take charges.
About halfway through the second quarter here, and it's still a 17-point deficit for Nitro. Big hard foul there. Poniatowski picking up that one.
That's his second. Not what they want to see right now.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to foul a guy, you might as well make it worthwhile. That was a good hard foul.
He definitely got every bit of it. I know our friend that's not with us tonight, Coach Pruden, having some surgery done. I know he'd like that foul. He always tells our kids, you know, if you're going to foul them, might as well get it all.
Hartwell perfect from the line on that trip, 2 for 2. As a football player on a basketball court, I respect that. I wasn't going to give you any points, but I was certainly going to give you 4 fouls. I resonate with that kind of play. What a great shot, Derek Lowe for 3.
Man.
He's leading Nitro with 9 points.
He's got 9 of the 14 right now.
Good quick hands by Thomas. Hartwell does regain possession, though.
Great ball movement by GW so far.
Going to call Thomas with a grab on the floor before Hartwell try getting a shot off. It'll be GW ball underneath.
I think he's shooting there.
Oh, I thought the referee pointed to the floor. I apologize for that. Hartwell remains perfect at the line. 1 more to follow.
There's the freshman, John Falla, coming in for the Patriots. He has acquired a lot of minutes so far this season as a freshman basketball player. It's very tough to do up here.
Especially, you know, with the transfers that you got coming in with this new transfer portal available. I expect him to probably be a staple down the stretch over the next few years, wouldn't you?
I would say so. I would say you're going to see a lot of that kid.
Hartwell going to the line. He's perfect from the line. He's going to try to extend that streak. Lowe's first foul of the game. Had a little disagreement there with the ref. Thought he got a little bit more ball than arm, but nonetheless, Hartwell will go to the line.
I don't think anybody's ever committed a foul.
Hartwell knocks down the first.
I know, I never did.
Hartwell remains par from the line, 6 for 6. All his points come from the stripe tonight. So far, what do you think of the ref crew? Think they're doing good? Couple good calls? Anything you argue with?
I think they're about as consistent as they always are. This group from the Fayette County area.
Fowler picking up his first, team third of the quarter. Thomas going to go back to the line to shoot 2. Thomas makes the first.
Right now, I'm sure Coach Lowe's just trying to give his team something, maybe get this down to single digits by halftime. See if they can get that lead knocked down a little bit.
That's a tall task, being down 18, but they're certainly going to try at least get some momentum going into the locker room. GW is going to look to hold their momentum in this last 2:35. Good team defense by Nitro. Coach Lowe looking for the travel. Not going to get the call. Will remain GW ball.
That's that jump stop. You get to stop and think about what you're getting ready to do. It usually has a good outcome.
GW going to slow it way down here. Look for the good shot as they've done all night. That was a good long possession by GW. Hartwell with a nice pass after the offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound. Noah Lewis for 2.
It's so tough. You sit there and you defend, and then shot goes up, you don't get the rebound, and they get an easy basket. Those are soul crushers. And
it's tough, too, because, you take breaks on offense. You don't have the ability to take any breaks on defense. And, when you only play 7 guys like Nitro does, you got to get some breaks in game. Big putback by Chuck Cully there. Another offensive rebound.
We'll slip and fall and right back in the right place. And right now, GW running several different guys at Stevens and just making it real difficult for Nitro's leading scorer to get going in this game.
Big block by Noah Lewis on the other end.
Wow, great find by Hartwell.
What a rocket of a pass. Clock ticks under 40 seconds to play here.
Battle of the bigs inside there.
GW doing a good job of not picking up the offensive or defensive foul there. Going to probably pay for the last shot as we get under 15 to go. 24-point lead at worst going into halftime if you can maintain possession for this last 5 seconds. Nothing but net as time expires, and that's going to be Dawson Lunsford getting his 10th points of the night. 43-16 at the half here. We hope you join us for the second half of what's sure to be action-packed basketball.
The HD Media Plus app is your ticket to see all the action on the hard court as it happens.
Sims banks it in! Sims from three!
Download it today for free to your smartphone or TV so you won't miss another shot.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
It's all gravy when you buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Choose from a sausage, gravy, and biscuit, a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or a sausage McMuffin with egg. It's time to BOGO for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
To us, justice is not just a word. It's why we fight. Warner Law Offices. When you need justice.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. You know, our West Virginia military veterans are the last ones to ask for handouts, yet many of them are hungry. I invite you to watch a video that shows an amazing monthly program that helps feed our veterans in Beckley and Clarksburg. Huntington Bank and other partners would like to expand this program to other areas of our state, and we'd love for you to help. Watch the video at wvenriched.com. That's wvenriched.com.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
Hi, I'm Ben Nickel. I'm from Charleston, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that Bobcat pride at your local Par-Mar stores. From food and drinks to gas and more, we have everything you'll need at Par-Mar. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the rewards cards. We have stores throughout Ohio, and we're coming soon to your neighborhood. We are Bobcat proud, and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Ball Automotive Group is here for all your automotive needs. We have 3 locations with over 300 new vehicles available and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles in stock. Ball Automotive has been an integral part of our community, which we have proudly served for over 20 years. With over 1,300 online reviews, you'll see why our customers keep coming back. To see what Advantage Toyota of Barbersville, Ball Toyota of Charleston, and L&S Toyota of Beckley have to offer, visit us online at ballautomotivegroup.com.
If you're hungry late or you're on a date, Adelphia's a place to be. Awesome wings, fried feta cheese. Let's all meet and have a drink. Friendly smiles and TVs for miles. Adelphia's a place for me.
We live stream sports from across the globe. Join us for Sunday Brunch from 10 to 1, Adelphia on Capitol Street.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us And together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
It's all gravy when you buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Choose from a sausage, gravy, and biscuit, a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or a sausage McMuffin with egg. It's time to BOGO for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
To us, justice is not just a word. It's why we fight. Warner Law Offices. When you need justice.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Welcome back here to George Washington High School up on the hill in Charleston, West Virginia, where the GW Patriots lead 43-16 over the Nitro Wildcats. A big 27-point halftime lead. We didn't expect that. We know that Nitro has some shooters, maybe they didn't get going. What do you think Nitro needs to do to fight back and get this deficit down a little bit, make this a manageable fourth quarter?
Yeah, I think Coach Lowe's Wildcats right now, you're seeing a little bit of the rust that they've had. With all the snow and everything, kids can't get in the gym, and they're really a testament to how much time these kids put in. These kids, these coaches, you look at it. We just came out of Christmas, and I'm not coaching this year, and I was exhausted. Imagine, trying to do all that stuff with family and friends, everybody coming in when you're also trying to compete for a state championship.
Absolutely. Going to get a travel going the other way. And one thing to note is, anyone who's watching this game and hasn't really followed Nitro this year, they're 9-0 to start the season. This is not typical of them to only have 16 at half. They're usually a very high-scoring team. Ty Stevens is their leading scorer coming in. I think they've held him in check to 0 points tonight.
Yeah, you notice I've watched GW, paid attention to that. They've run at least 3 different defenders at him so far in this game.
Big block by Noah Lewis, big rebound by him to go the other way.
Well, can't finish.
A little bit of contact there. The rest are going to let him play on, though.
Again, it's been pretty consistent all night.
Timmy Lovejoy finally gets on the books for Nitro. Takes them to 18.
Yeah, I think one of the other big successes GW's had, I know they wanted to keep Crouch and Penatowski off the boards. And so far, they've held those 2 guys. Those are the second 2 leading scorers. They've got 4 points between them.
Poniatowski was in a little bit of foul trouble there early in the first half, too. So that did limit his ability.
And as I say that, Crouch gets the offensive rebound. There he is. 2 more points.
Gets his 3rd or 4th point of the evening. Taking it from 27 down to 23 early here in the 4th.
Lewis is fouled. He'll be at the line shooting 2 for the Patriots.
No, Lewis going to go to the line.
Fouls on Nitro's number 3, Timmy Lovejoy.
Lovejoy picking up his first.
Got some other scores tonight. So far, Martinsburg and Morgantown are playing. Morgantown's leading at the end of the first quarter, 17-11. So another big matchup. Jefferson and Spring Mills playing tonight.
Lewis goes 0 for 2 on that trip. Nitro going to continue to try to chip away at this lead. Those scores that you just read, how are we looking playoff impact-wise at this point in the season?
You're really starting to see the better teams rise, and I think this is more of the Nitro team that they were expecting to come in here tonight.
Absolutely. I'm not sure what Coach Lowe said to him at halftime, but it's working. They've cut this lead down. They're giving GW all they can handle right now. Air ball from Hartwell, something he's not used to seeing. GW does, though, battle down low and maintains possession after the Nitro player was called out of bounds on the rebound.
Maybe a little rush shot there from Chance.
Passed that one up because of the last rush shot.
Right now the ball just not moving like it did in the first half for GW.
Noah Lewis going to go for the three-point play.
That'll help.
That's Lovejoy's second of the game, second and a half. Picks up 2 quick fouls early here in this third quarter.
As I was saying earlier, Spring Mills leading Jefferson 11-8 at the end of the first quarter.
Lewis gets the old-fashioned three-pointer. 46-22, 5 to play in the third.
Nitro, let's see if they can keep their their run going here.
That was a big play by Lewis to get those points. I think, Coach Green might have been looking at a timeout if they weren't able to get one there and come back the other way, giving up some points. Poniatowski having himself a big second half as he gets 2 more. Moves him to 6 on the night. You mentioned keeping him off the boards in the first half. They haven't been able to do that here early in the third.
Well, certainly not a guy you want to get going in there.
A lot of skip passes. Nitro's still swarming, though.
Lunsford. Jackson Clark going to the boards.
Going to call Clark for the travel on the rebound. Don't know how you make that call, but that's why I'm up here and the refs are down there.
There's free ball up there, and Jackson went up. May have gotten a little bit on the arm, but got to be able to come down with it.
It worries to the point of, this is going to an NFL role here. What's a catch? When does he have possession? Is he's falling to the ground? How do you call the travel versus just the guy catching the ball on the way down?
Well,
letting him maintain possession. No instant replay, so Nitro does get the ball back, though.
I don't think
that's good.
UW has come out with the same energy as they had in the first half so far.
Absolutely not. Lunsford not moving his feet there. It's called for the inadvertent trip. You can see they had that 27-point halftime lead. Maybe started thinking ahead the next game. Maybe started thinking ahead to what they're, going to get home and what books they're going to hit. Right. Offensive foul. If that's going against Poniatowski, that's going to be his third, I believe, early here. Coach Lowe's got to hate to see that a guy getting in foul trouble, one of his big guys getting in foul trouble away from the ball on an offensive possession.
Yeah, it's tough, especially with the size and the length that GW has. You don't want to lose one of your bigs. Poniatowski is just getting going as well.
They're going to leave him in the game, though.
That's what happens. You got to soften up on your defense, and there you go. You let a kid like Noah Lewis get a free basket inside. That's tough.
At what point does Coach Green say, hey, we're going to go at Poniatowski, try to get his fourth while we're still in the third here? Going to call Lovejoy for his third of the half, third of the game.
He's picking him up quick here. I think he got to Coach Green will stick to his game plan. He is they want to pound the ball inside if they can because so many good things happen off of it. You got a great player in there, and Noah Lewis, when Brady Anderson's in the game, got some great options in there. So, they'll keep going inside, not necessarily at Poniatowski, but just part of the game plan. There's Lewis.
You saw that there with the quick hands from Lewis. Lewis doing it on the rebounding on the defense end, too.
He's working his way towards a double-double in this quarter.
Nitro fans love it. GW fans hate it. What do you think about that call?
Yeah, it's a 50-50 call. Was he there? Maybe. Did Poniatowski lower his shoulder? Maybe. It's a tough call, and that's why I don't do it.
That's right.
I'd much rather sit up here with you, Craig.
I don't know how much they'd have to pay me to wear the stripes. I don't think it's enough, though.
I promise that it's not.
For as much as Nitro seemed to have controlled the game in the first minute or so and get some things going to really chip away at this lead, it's still a 26-point lead for GW. It was 27.5, drops now down to 24. Crouch picks up the bucket, though. He's got 6 on the night. Ashton Crouch looking for an Emmy according to the GW fans. Nitro fans think it's Took a big left forearm across the chin there. No call from the referee. Going to stay here.
I think there might have been a little bit of acting on that one. Well, with a nice shot there into Kelly.
There's the grit and the hustle you talk about, but he got caught moving his feet. Ball going to go the other way.
Yeah, the 5'10 guy trying to get the shot up over a 6'4 guy. It's tough. It's amazing how he does it.
Gotta love the tenacity that he plays with.
Absolutely.
24-point deficit as Nitro walks the ball up. Just under 2 to play here in the third. Lamb with some good defense. The first time I've noticed him in the game early. Coach Lowe gets a timeout. They're going to try to talk it over. Had the guy in the paint, ball on the floor, wasn't looking good for him. So they get the timeout, take the 30 seconds. What do you think they're going to talk about here? What kind of break do you think they're going to come out? What kind of offensive set are we looking for?
I'm sure Coach Lowe's not giving them a ton right now. He's just trying to get them back to their basics. You know, sometimes you start looking at that scoreboard, it seems insurmountable. You know, you just want to go back and play your game, and then the rest will take care of itself. If you can claw your way back in, that's great. If not, then at least finish on a good note here.
That's right. And as they say, you know, in Varsity Blues, stick to the basics, stick to the basics, stick to the basics. And sometimes that's what you need to do.
Now, my wife told me last time that I had to remind you up here that we're calling a basketball game, not a football game.
Well, I don't know any basketball movie references that hit you like the feel-good story of Varsity Blues, if you could call it that. Nitro going to get the ball after coming out of the timeout. GW looking to get a big stop.
Certainly a favorite of mine.
Good defense, man in his face, doesn't matter. Caleb Thomas gets two.
There's a nice runner right there. Now looking inside to the big man.
Asking you shall receive, Lou.
There he goes.
He'll be at the line shooting for the three-point play. Now it's on Nitro's number 5, Ashley Crouch. This second, team 5th.
Yeah, I actually talked to Brady about this game today, earlier today. You know, he's very familiar with Nitro, playing his first 3 seasons at Ripley. They play quite often. So definitely going to be a physical game, which is very much his kind of game.
He's built for it, even though he had the soft hands inside there to get the nice layup. Couldn't get the foul shot to fall, but good offensive set for him. Big fella with the spin move, soft touch off the glass. Big box out on this end for Anderson. That's, 3 possessions, 3 great plays by him, with and without the ball. Gotta love the hustle. Tick under 30 seconds. And he gets another one to fall.
Big man going crazy in there.
He's got the last 8 points of the quarter so far.
I'm not sure if anybody else has scored this quarter between Anderson and Lewis. The bigs for GW.
As time expires, we hit the front of the rim. End of the third quarter. 56 points for GW, 28 for Nitro. We'll be back after this.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. You know, our West Virginia military veterans are the last ones to ask for handouts, yet many of them are hungry. I invite you to watch a video that shows an amazing monthly program that helps feed our veterans in Beckley and Clarksburg. Huntington Bank and other partners would like to expand this program to other areas of our state, and we'd love for you to help. Watch the video at wvenriched.com. That's wvenriched.com.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
Welcome back to GW High School as we get ready to kick off the fourth quarter. GW leads Nitro 56-28, 8 minutes to play here in the final quarter. Lou, talk to me a little bit about this 9-0 Nitro team struggling and what they got to do in the fourth quarter. You know, it seems like an insurmountable task in 8 minutes to come back. I'm not saying it's over, but what do you look to build if you're Coach Lowe leading into your next game? As you said, there's a lot of rust because they've been out of school with some snow days and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the great things about this game is it's not a conference game. It's not anything that's going to have something to do with your standings as far as your statewide ranking. They're not going down for losing a game up here at GW. So what you're trying to do, you're just trying to get your team back playing how they were before that break. Jackson Park on the follow again.
He's got 15 on the night. Going to be a big block there by Lunsford. He blocks Poniatowski going back the other way. Poniatowski had a big block on the last possession, which for a guy with 3 fouls, risky move, but you respect the hustle.
Yeah, I think right now he's not too worried about it. They're trying to claw their way back in any way they can.
He's certainly playing with the aggressive there. He tried to get a steal there at the elbow. Another big block by Poniatowski. It's going to cause a jump ball. Possession will go to Nitro.
Right now, Coach Green's asking his Patriots. He wants to see a little more ball movement out of these guys. You can see it. It's just not quite moving like it did in the first half.
Do you credit that to Nitro changing anything up on defense? You credit that to Patriots maybe taking a few shots that would be ill-advised, getting a little selfish as they have the big lead?
They're kids. They see 28 points up there, and they understand how tough that is to do. Kick out to Hartwell for 3.
He's got 11 on the night.
We've got 3 guys in double digits for GW and a couple others at 8 and 9.
You're this Luce DeTrapino Caldwell player of the game. You got a couple people on the GW team that are up for it. One of our sponsors, that we're so thankful for here.
Play.
Nice little up and under by Derek Lowe.
See, got more dribbling, more standing. But again, got a 15-year-old kid out there and a few 18-year-old kids out there.
Great come from behind block there by Ashton Crouch. Keyword there, kids, as you said. Yes, can't predict it. What's going to happen moment to moment. What's the toughest part about being a coach when you have a lead like this? And also the toughest part when you're on the other side in your Nitro and you're down this deficit, even though you haven't played a bad game. 32 points, this far into a game isn't a bad night. You have a lot of games that end like that.
Chance Hartwell with a big hit there from 3. You want to keep your standard up. If you're leading like this, you expect your kids to play the same way regardless of the score. If you're on the other end of it, you've got to try to find something positive to take out of this game tonight. You don't want this thing to carry over. You don't want your kids looking back at it. And it is one of those things that makes it a little easier where it's not a conference game. It's not a rankings game.
A little bit chippy down inside there between Goebel and Thomas. Referees gave him a warning. Not going to put up with it any longer, though. Going to call Thomas on the off-the-ball foul.
Second. Starting to see some subs come in the game.
Get some youth movement, some action here coming in for both sides.
Looks like you got a new lineup for both teams out here.
Lamb with some great speed gets, or Savion Brown, I apologize, with some great speed, picks up the foul.
Yeah, that kid can absolutely fly. I've always wondered what it would be like to go as fast as somebody like him.
You know, it's one thing to be fast, but when you're fast and dribbling too, that's where, you know, it's really impressive to have the speed and maintain the handles.
Yeah, you know, I've been fast in my life, but it's always been the car.
This is the first going to the line for the second. Rolls out, can't get it to fall on the home court rim. Nice little move out on the wing. Gets fouled on the up and under. It will be Caleb Thomas going to the line.
Foul is second.
Fouls on Foul. His second. Team first. Thomas shoots 2.
Can't get the first one to fall. Thomas going to the line to shoot his second.
The wild thing is, you know, you got almost a 29-point game, and these stands are still full with 4.5 minutes left out here. We love to see the support from the communities like this. It really brings these groups together.
That's what high school sports is all about, getting the community involved, supporting the kids, supporting the fun times. Good sportsmanship so far tonight. You know, nothing, you know, to be called for, and a lot of times travel going to be called going the other way. A lot of times in a game like this, you start to have some chipping issues. You start to have, you know, people lose their cool, you know, and you got to respect both teams for keeping it under wraps here. Good sportsmanship all around.
Yeah, well, you know, it starts at the top. Both great, classy coaches up here, Austin Lowe and Rick Green.
Good spin move by Thomas. Can't get it to fall, though.
Just big man out running.
Back-to-back spin move.
That puts him in double figures for the night as well.
A lot of players making a last-minute push for this Luce DeTrapino Caldwell Player of the Game. Coach Green's going to take a 30-second timeout just to get a few fresh bodies into the game.
We're going to keep this game rolling here.
Yep. He's going to pull out Brady Anderson. His night will be done. And Jackson Clark.
Points.
Smaller lineup for GW into the game now. Should see some speed. Wide open floor. As we tick to 3:10 to play here in the fourth. Great move, great speed by Savion Brown. His first points of the night.
Yeah, Savion's been just a real pleasant addition to this group. Great kid in the hallways, in the classroom.
Good hustle play by Cole to get back there. Picks up the steal. Little John tried it from way downtown, a little bit long. Caleb Thomas playing both ends of the floor tonight, having a great game himself. Big block there. Again, that's the story of the night right there.
Timeout, Patriots substitution.
Another timeout, Patriots, just to get a few substitutions in the game here. I think that possession right there is what, we've seen all night from Nitro. Getting good shots, getting good opportunities, just can't get a few of the buckets to fall.
Just can't get anything to fall right now. It's been a tough one for them, but, they understand. These kids know, and I know Coach Lowe knows they've got a long way to go. There's a big bucket from the freshman Kai Martin.
GW getting everybody involved tonight here on the scoring affair, putting 70 points up with 2 to play.
So these are huge minutes for a freshman like Kai Martin. Come in here and worked his butt off in practice and earned the right to dress up here, and now it's paying off for him.
Always good to, when you get a guy like that in a game who does push it hard at practice, getting those deserving minutes.
Yeah.
Big rebound by
Martin. Big rebound. Yeah, these are big things for kids. It's a whole different game when you go from 5:30 to 7 o'clock.
GW's going to pull it back out, kind of just dribble around, waste a little bit of time, maybe take a shot if it's wide open as we tick to about a minute.
You're almost at that point, you'll bring it out, and if they don't guard you, you just dribble the clock out. If they come out and guard you, you got to keep playing, which is all right. Not a problem at all. Just keep playing. Jeff Harris going to the basket, can't finish.
40 seconds to go.
Got a foul call there on Fowler. He may foul out. His third. 32 seconds left.
That will send Littlejohn to the line. While Littlejohn is getting ready to shoot these 2 free throws, we're going to tell you about the Luce Caldwell Trapano player of the game. We're going to give our hats off to Jackson Clark. 15 points, 8 rebounds. What a night for him. Thank you, Jackson Clark, for putting on a display of athleticism and basketball that we all love. And thank you, Caldwell Luce Trapano, for sponsoring our player of the game, Jackson Clark.
It's really nice to see Jackson coming along. That's the player that Coach Green was expecting up here, and it's really nice to see him back in his groove.
As they get ready to move to 7-4, this is the time of the season when you want to start getting hot, and as we're seeing, Jackson Clark's doing that.
Well, the Patriots don't have much time off. They play again Thursday night up here on the hill. They've got a tough Parkersburg team coming in for a conference matchup.
That's going to be your final score. The home team, GW Patriots 70, the visiting Nitro Wildcats 37. It's been a great night of basketball here. Thank you for watching HD Media's Game Day. Thank you to all our sponsors for this evening. I'm Craig Broman. With me, as always, is Lou Cassis. Have a great night.